is, I guess, like the reason why we're going to see a lot of AI agents hype on Solana, because you might be wondering, why is it going to be Solana versus Sui or Base or some other chain? And this is, where you could say a little bit of tinfoil hat stuff comes in, but I think that in Solana's case, they need another use case, another demand driver, something that's going to create demand for Sol that's not a meme coin, but has like a similar aura, similar vibe, if that makes any sense. And of course, those of you will know that who've been keeping up with AI agents will know that with the Virtuals protocol late last year, that was basically kind of like another meme coin wave on Base, which was centered around Virtuals and these virtual AI agents, which are really interesting, and I'll come back to a little bit later. Basically, what I think is going to happen now is that Solana's management, Solana's, let's say, key stakeholders, I think they want to have another hype cycle that is related to something that actually has more utility and is a little bit, at least, slightly less speculative, let's say, than meme coins. Something has a little bit more utility, and AI agents, I think, fit the bill, and we kind of saw proof of that with Virtual. So I think we could see the same thing happen basically on Solana with all these AI agents popping off over the summer, and that's why I hold actually, I would say I'm like 50-50 AI agents on Solana and AI agents on Base, because it previously, as a result of Virtuals, kind of proved itself to be like the emerging AI agents chain, like on the Ethereum side, and then on like the new like layer one, like next generation, whatever we want to call them, cryptos, Solana seems to be really trying to capture that AI agents stuff, whereas some people have asked about Sui. Sui's obviously focused towards GameFi, which will actually, I think, involve some component of AI agents. Again, I'll get to that in a little bit, but in my view, it's clear that Solana's trying to basically speculate in the case of AI agents, and then of course that begs the question of like, how do you figure out, I guess, specifically which AI agent crypto to pick, and then also how to trade it in the short term and in the long term. In terms of picking AI agent cryptos, it's honestly a little bit tricky, because again, a lot of them are kind of like meme coins. Most of them don't have that much utility, but one thing that I try and look for when it comes to AI agents is the same thing that I look for, honestly, guys, in most crypto niches, and that's basically, is this a crypto that most retail investors would understand and ape into, right? Be going onto these dexes and buying these AI agents. I don't think it's going to be institutions. Sorry to burst anyone's bubble, but that's the way you have to kind of think about it. Is like, is this something that retail investors would ape into? If it's just like another generic, like I don't know, inferencing AI infrastructure for AI agents, like there's like dozens of those crypto projects, like no one really cares. But if it's something like a little bit more interesting, like a decentralized, I don't know, like an AI, like for example, AI XBT, and it's funny that I'm using like examples of Virtuals here, but it's like AI XBT, like a crypto influencer AI agent. That's pretty cool. Again, it's a little bit too niche, like more like specific to crypto, but I don't know, maybe like an AI agent therapist, right? Something like that. AI agent, I don't know, like we already did travel assistant. What's another one? I don't know, like financial advisor or something, right?